Hello guys, welcome. Hello Jotera. Kinda surprised to see you here, but it's nice to see you. At some point, I do want to stream your game once some of the story updates get more fleshed out in English. Maybe once Act 1 is done. And then hello as well, Lucas. If you wanna hop in for a uh, a run with me, all you have to do is do !join, and you'll get put into the queue. Until then, I think we'll just mess around with some random boss rush. Let me make sure the queue system is actually working too. It was working last time I streamed, so it better be working this time. Otherwise, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. Oh, the queue didn't get refreshed from last time. This is not the right profile for boss rush.
Welcome to the ASMR training system.
Lucas V 2001, $2.34 just stack the deck, gift with Makoto emoji, orange heart emoji, chipmunk emoji.
Hey, thank you for the super chat. Is it really not reading super chats on the stream still? I had it fixed. I like your Makoto emoji, by the way. If it wasn't for, like, if it wasn't for copyright reasons, I would put the chibi avatars of the Blazblue characters as my emotes, but I don't know if I'm actually allowed to do that or not. So let me see something.
Colette, $10 just stack the deck.
I don't understand. It apparently works when I simulate one, but it doesn't work when people actually do it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oops. It didn't come up when you did a super chat, right? Did I just miss it, maybe? Or did it just not come up at all? Okay, so I just missed it then. Maybe I need to turn the text-to-speech up a little bit? Because I didn't hear the text-to-speech either. See now.
Pot, $10 just stacked the deck.
Hello, Nando. Yeah, I'm just doing some mine trials until... I'm just doing some mine trials until somebody gets in the queue. And thank you, Sanic. Once we get into the actual viewer games, we'll do them as normal runs, though. Yep, you're the first one to queue up, Nando, so let's get to it right away. Alright, so how we're gonna do this, I think, is just come to the online lobby and then tell me what your username is, and I should be able to find you from here pretty easily. Hopefully this will easily... Oh yeah, I see you. And then how do we do this? Hang on. I don't think I was supposed to enter that yet. I've never used this lobby system before, so we'll have to figure out how it works. Oh, how did you invite me? Maybe I'm just blind. No, let's just go with easy mode. You know what? I'm kind of digging the zombie Noel. Hello, Strauss. And thank you, by the way. Just put it on, like, 80. Or 75 works too. 75 to 80, anywhere from there. I don't think I probably need combo damage, since we're not doing Transcendence. I would maybe do Transcendence, but I don't know how many people are going to be in the queue, so I want to keep the runs fairly short. Are we on Transcendence? I think we are, but it's fine. Don't mind the fact that I'm not running potentials. I mean, I'm not running tactics. But whatever. It should be fine in co-op. It's not a big deal. I don't think there's anyone else in queue yet. Whoop. I'm curious if your... I think your holy marks do work for me. So that will help if you're going the holy mark build. Oh, there's really bad lag going on right now. I have so much input delay. Now it's fine. The lag is gonna make things weird too with these runs. You'll get there, Strauss, don't worry about it too much. It just takes practice. That's kind of the whole point of a roguelike, is you get your ass kicked early on and then you get better at the game. Hello, Furio. Yes, Wednesday is my actual birthday, but we're doing things today, so people will be... some more people can be here on the weekend. Oh my god, the lag. Move. I'm stuck running against a wall. Like, you can see my inputs on my controller. I can't do anything here. I was worried that this was going to be a problem, and this is why I don't usually do viewer games. But I figured we'd try it. They really gotta do something about the netcoding in this game. Especially if they're gonna put it onto consoles. I don't remember if I answered it before, but we don't know if there will be crossplay or not yet. I'm like Midwest US. So a little bit of both. Thank you, Anna. I can't move right now either. My delay is just really, really horrible.
Some spaces require 2 players to agree to enter. Space icon at the top of the interface will be marked with a small dot.
I have I pressed down like 5 seconds ago. This is really bad. It's weird because it was working fine at the start of the run. Problem is I can't choose shit because my input delay is just so off. I'm trying to select a stage right now. I play in like US East or West. Yeah, we're in the same region, so it shouldn't be this laggy. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, we might have to restart, because, like, it's just... it's not even letting me select menu options. Okay, now it's, like, fine again. For now. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay, it's lagging again. Alright. I'm gonna abort. See if it helps at all if I host. But my region should be US East as well, so I don't know what the problem is. But this has always been my experience with co-op in this game. It's a complete 50-50. It's either completely terrible, or it works, like, flawlessly. Why we're having so many issues. Does it not let me... Okay, yeah, it lets me select the... Wait. Oh, okay. I can select difficulty from here. Disable Transcendence, there we go. We'll go 76. Oh, we got the stupid bomb debuff again. It's really not that bad to deal with, though, honestly. As long as there's no lag. And we got Afterlife bombs again. Just never lucky, apparently. It's fine now, but that's what happened last time too, was that it was fine for like the first room or two, and then it just got real laggy all of a sudden. I don't know how the lag is on Nando's end now. It looks like they're playing alright, what I can see. Oh, here we go again. My inputs are over a 5-second delay. I pressed right like 20 seconds ago, and it's still not registering it. Okay, now we're back to normal again. This is so stupid. Yeah, it's the netcoding in this game works when it wants to work, unfortunately. I don't know if there's much we can do about it either. And now it's perfectly fine again. I don't remember what my megabytes per second is. It should be good enough to do this though, because I've done multiplayer on stream before. It wasn't this bad. Unfortunately. We might just have to try with other people, or try again later. I'm gonna get hit by this butterfly. Is the stream lagging at all? Or is it just in-game? Let me see. I haven't dropped any frame, or I've dropped a little bit of frames, which isn't normal. But like I said, I've done this before and it's worked fine. Well, I guess for now, we just do other stuff, and we'll try again later. It's weird that it works perfectly for, like, the first room, but then when it tries to load in the second room, it starts lagging. Let me know if the stream keeps lagging, when we're not doing multiplayer. Yeah, it might just be part of it be my internet just not wanting to cooperate right now, too. Wait, what? Does this gen not have block? Or did they nerf blocking? No, this has all potentials. Where is the blocking indicators? Okay, so the blocks are working, the indicators just aren't there for some reason. I've never seen that bug before. Yeah, the stream shouldn't be freezing while I'm running it normally. That sucks. I was wondering if we were gonna have issues with this or not. This gen does have max potentials, so the damage will look high for now until I get to the later bosses. So I guess like the backup in case multiplayer just isn't working at all is I do some no potential boss rushes, maybe a couple random runs as well. Boy, do I love going through like 500 MP on this character. This character is so MP inefficient that it's disgusting. Actually, I have more than 500 MP on this. How much MP did I stack on this character? Jeez. Yeah, unfortunately Jin cannot be like Hazama. I still say they should give Jin a passive MP regen every time he lands a sheath timing. It would just make a lot of his problems better. Give him a stacking damage buff too, every time he lands a sheath timing. Oh, I got a perfect clear on those bosses. That's pretty nice. Those bosses are usually annoying to perfect clear. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, is like, you get a certain amount of MP back every time you sheath time something. Oh, that just barely clipped me. I missed it. There's a way to, like, catch off of the judgment cut. See if I can do it here. Nope, I don't have enough MP for it. There's a way to, like, catch off the judgment cut knockup with the counter, and it looks really flashy. Been forever since I've done it, though. That was a clean ass set of Oh, never mind. I'm trash. That's what I get for starting to glaze myself. I immediately screw up anyways. Lesson learned, always stay humble. That was awkward. I don't know how I got a counter there. I was trying to do my attack plus skill input. Okay, good to know that the stream isn't freezing anymore. Stream is... Huh. I wonder if something's just up with my internet today. That's not good to hear. Wait, is this Mind Trial? I forgot the name. I'll just put Boss Rush, whatever. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do multiplayer stuff, unfortunately, if I can't even do normal runs without stream lagging. But we will try another one at some point later. OBS does say I'm dropping a few frames too, which doesn't normally happen. And I did see my internet connection spike. It could be because I'm it's the weekend and other people are home right now too. But I've never had any issues with it before. I blocked their game. Excuse me? Whoa, I got comboed. I don't think I've ever seen them team combo me like that. Alright, well, it wasn't a very clean final fight, but it was a win. And it was a pretty clean run overall. Under 10 minutes without potentials is really good. No, the bug! I can't do the spin move. 91 Act, please fucking fix that bug someday. I don't remember how to do the funny thing. Actually, I might not be able to do it on this. I don't have the potential for it to do Eternal Coil stuff. Because usually, if you don't take Eternal Coils, it stops you from having the bug, but I still got the bug anyways for some reason. Oh, that wasn't supposed to drop me on the poison. The reason I don't have Eternal Coils is because it's supposed to fix the bug. But somehow I still got it bugged anyways. Too bad that doesn't hit him underground. If only that counter killed him. I always forget you can do counter that way. Aw, I tried to get the spin attack off in midair. Get rotated, idiot. This does no damage unless you have something like Frost Attack. But you are fully invincible, so there's that, I guess. Yeah, sorry about the stream freezing stuff. I think it's just gonna have to be how it is, unfortunately. We don't really have options for better internet either, which is the problem, because it's just a local area. At least it's only happening very occasionally. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I countered him. Well, hello, I guess. On us. The stomp, you just have to kind of get the... You just have to kind of get the timing down for. It's much earlier than you would think it would be. I can tell you that much. You pull the... I can't see anyways. The eye's in the way. I don't think you can pull the sand enemy to you when he's in stun state, but I don't know for sure. Go, there we go. I was trying to aim up a long time ago.
I hope these rewards will give you some relief.
One thing I'm gonna do is probably get an Ethernet cable. That will help, because I'm on wireless connection right now. Normally I don't have any problems with it, but for streaming purposes, if other people are doing stuff like Netflix, then I can see how it would be a problem. Oh, that was bad. The one thing that I'm really bad about with Hazama, especially since I haven't practiced him in a while, is that I go to do Serpent Fang, and I do the chains instead a lot of times. Yeah, this run's probably gonna be done. Got a pretty cool combo off, at least. That's all that matters, right? And why does this thing even have HP regen? If it's regenning like 1 per second. I guess if you do it on like a big group of enemies, it heals more, but this is just... it's completely worthless. I took more HP trying to activate it than I got back. Oops. Now I just fucked over my MP. Wow, we didn't get a counter there. Oh well. Azama is definitely a lot tougher to get through this with than Jin, but it is possible to do. I have done it, it just took 15 minutes. Let's do some Mai, I think, next. Yeah, it's so weird how Hazama's skill is so much better as a legacy than it is in his actual...
This difficulty is trivial to you. Generating elite enemies.
Yeah, Hazama without potentials just does not do damage. Even Jin does a lot better damage than him. Though, like, my Jin has like 700 mana, so that's a big caveat.
Choose your reward wisely. The trial has just begun.
Yeah, it is annoying when certain tactics end your combos. I've had that problem a lot of times too, especially when I'm playing Icy. Oh, I don't have Jin Legacy on this. I think these characters were made for a combo video, so they don't have good legacy tactics. I don't need Jin nearly as much as other characters, though. Just has so many iframes that it doesn't matter too much. Why was that? That should have been homing.
You did well. Next, you'll face multiple analyzing Evo-type behavior data. Deploying covering elite enemies.
If I said no potential, I probably meant no tactics. Doing a boss rush with no potentials would be horrible. Useful legacy characters would be Jin, Hazama. Lambda's very good if you're playing any character that has any kind of knock-up. And then... I mean, Lambda's good even if you don't have knock-ups, because some stages will have you hit enemies, like off cliffs and stuff. And then, if you unlock Noelle's second legacy skill, it's a free MP regen for any character that you can use at any time. So all those are good. Why did I take damage there? I should have dash frames. Man, that was a really bad fight. Yeah, Hazama's second legacy is terrible, unfortunately. It's only something like if you want to do combo video shit. Ragna with chains is very fun, but it's not viable or good in any way. Come on. We're gonna try that one again. That one did not make it very far. Oh, I need to change the stream title. That's where it says no potential. Very scuffed stream today, but oh well. So for, like, boss rush order, definitely do Ragna first. Ragna's... The sustainability you get out of Ragna's second legacy is too good. And then, like, Noelle would be a good choice after that. Lambda's, you don't need the second one, but Lambda's second one is decent if you want it. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any two other notable second legacy skills that I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, bullets is good. Because bullets will increase tactic damage. And it's a pretty big damage increase, just in general. It depends on what you mean for Hazama. Hazama as a character is good, yes. Hazama's second legacy skill is really bad, but his first legacy skill is good. My game, like, delays for a second every time I use Icy's second legacy skill. I wonder if there's an angle where you can hit a spear onto Non up here.
You did well. Next, you'll face multiple
Yeah, Hazama's basically suffer early game, have a really fun late game.
battlefield cleared. New trial starting soon.
Wow, I can't believe it's almost been an hour already. Like, I've gotten, like, nothing accomplished this stream. We're having fun, though. That's all that matters. I've asked this on stream a long time ago for other viewers, but I might as well ask you guys again. Is anybody interested in, like, in MMO, or not MMO, MOBA types of games, like League of Legends or Dota? Because there's a custom game on StarCraft that plays a lot like a MOBA, except it's co-op. You only fight AI enemies. And I think that's something that'd be fun to do with viewers. That's something that also wouldn't be dependent on... that wouldn't be dependent on peer-to-peer net play, like this would. I think probably starting next week, I'll maybe be switching over to Twitch, and then starting to do some more, like, variety of games, not just Blazblue. Ooh. Hello, brother. Oh, no, I don't mean mobile, as in mobile. I mean MOBA, as in multiplayer online battle arena, like League of Legends and Dota. Basically games where you control a hero unit in an RTS style type of thing. Good question. It's a custom arcade game for StarCraft 2 called Crap Patrol. I think it's Crap Patrol 2, actually. Very, very funny name for a game. There's also a roguelike mod for StarCraft 2 out right now that is very good, that I might show off at some point. And then there's also another game called There Are No Orcs that looks interesting. It's like an auto-battler type of game. A roguelike with a lot of different characters and a lot of different builds. So maybe starting next week I'll start doing some of that variety stuff. If people want to stick around, or if people want to come around for it, then I'll be happy to see you guys there, but if not, I understand. It's a lot different than Blazblue Entropy Effect. Once you go over 45 entropy, the benefits you get stack. So instead of getting like 3 potential refreshes, you get 6 or whatever from those types of buffs. Wow, my timing was really bad there. And then also, once you start doing Transcendent, Transcendent has its own buffs that you get on top of the regular ones. Transcendent is really good to play if you are farming for legacy characters with good tactics, because you get a lot more tactic refreshes there. Ugh, this fight is rough. If you just want like a easy gameplay, then you can do Mai's down attack. Doing the consecutive spear throws is more DPS than it though. If you can do them well, but it's hard to keep up with, and you need a lot of MP for it. Mai's Ayani Shiki dash combo also does a lot of damage. And it gives you iframe, so it's something I use a lot. Why? I feel like there's something wrong with the invincibility on Mai's dash combos. They are supposed to be invincible. Yes, they are supposed to be invulnerable, but I didn't have invulnerability there. She's so high up. Got a funny little combo there at the end, and we managed to beat it, so good on both ends. Little over 10 minutes again. Give me a quick second to be right back, and then we will continue. Alright, I am back. Hello Fung, and hello Reiki. Let's maybe do a bullet next. I don't remember how to play bullet at all. Though, to be fair, I don't think there is much to learn with bullet. Oh man, I wanted to throw it up in the air, but I think they're too low to the ground for me to get it with the up throw. I could probably throw the punching bag up. There we go. or I can just press the skill button and win. It's kind of how Bullet goes. I mean, sometimes being very simple is what you want. Sometimes it's nice just to not have the complicated character and be able to kick back and relax. Oops, wrong button. Okay, let me check real quick. It's quarter circle back 3 times, and then skill, I think? Yeah.
You did well. Next, you'll face multiple enemies at once. Analyzing Evo-type behavior data. Deploying countering elite enemies.
Whoops. I got stunned from one hit directly into the second hit. Luckily, that hit only does 70 damage.
I hope these rewards will give you some relief.
I think if you want to find boss videos, you have to look around on Bilibili, the Chinese website. I know they're out there, I just don't know how to find them.
Battlefield cleared. New trial starting soon.
Ah, great. Hang on a second, guys. I don't know why mobile... There we go. My mobile YouTube is being so buggy lately. And mobile YouTube is how I view the chat. So if it bugs out, then I don't have a good way to monitor chat. Yeah, I don't know when the... I know what the input to do the bonus hits are, but I don't know, like, the timing of when I'm supposed to actually press it. I don't know how I didn't take any damage during all that. I guess I just was able to stay in iframes. Come on. She's too short. I can't do the up throw on her sometimes. There we go. Hello, Stobin. Yes, it is indeed the Ashe player. One of the Ashe players of all time. Like, one of 3. Oh, the Yakuza series I've always heard pretty good things about. I've never actually played any of them myself. Only about 1 more month left until you get your character for this game, Stobin. The release date is... I can't remember if it was the 12th or the 13th, but it's in February. Is something wrong with the audio? Or is it just on your end? Alright, see you later, Nuss. Thanks for showing up for a bit. I appreciate it. Not a bad finish. Still 19 days. It feels like it should be so close, but yet it's still so far. Oh! I was looking at chat. Oh no! I thought I had more time. Am I just comboed into death? Almost. I should not be looking at chat during that time. Whoops. You know what, I can probably just mash the skill button and it will turn out okay. Oh man. I don't know when I'm supposed to do the timing. Anyways, bullet things. I basically just mashed the skill button for that entire fight. That was not anything I did skill-wise. It's just stupid character being stupid. Hopefully PC gets close to the same as consoles, if not same day as consoles. Wait, what is that? That's new. Also, this Hibiki does not have no... This Hibiki does not have no tactics, I just realized. Hey, let me say something, though. That's a new hidden effect, I'm pretty sure. Blink will leave a clone at the starting point. Interesting. And you can do up attack during this? When did they update Hibiki? I remember them updating Mai. I don't know how much this really affects his strength, but it is cool. There's some shenanigans you can do too with summon tactics and clones. So you'd be able to do it off of these. Hibiki is really fun if you just want a flashy character that's not too complex. Oops. Oh man, the one problem with Hibiki is that some of his inputs are a little bit awkward when you're used to other characters, because he has a weird dash input that no other character has. Endless Slice can't reach... Oh, Endless Slice can reach up there. Ah, what is wrong with me? I'm playing so bad. They changed something about his air attack too. You can actually move during it now. When did... I hate it when they do this stuff. They'll change stuff and then not put it in the patch notes, or the patch notes will be so vague that you can't tell what was changed. You used to not be able to move during this attack. Well, she just exploded all of a sudden.
I wish you more success generating elite enemies.
Endlessly sure does some good damage. Even without the Frost Burst that I normally have on it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this run though. We'll see. I'm struggling and we haven't gotten to the... We're just now getting to the hardest bosses. What the? That was a little glitchy. I've never seen that happen before. All the missiles spawned instantly, and they spawned on the ground or something instead of in the air. That was very strange. I think they might have changed something with SP skill too. SP skill used to not refund glaives, but now it seems like every time I do it, it's refunding the glaives. Which is weird because that's a big nerf. Whoops, I was trying to do SP skill there and I didn't have it. And I was joking. I was joking last stream when I said they should nerf Hibiki. Oh no. Did I jinx things? One of the whole, like, really good things about him was that you could have your orbiting glaives going during your SP skill. Why would they remove that? I think we're cooked here, by the way, guys. We'll try it, though.
So, I have a question. What is it Dungeon Mans? I mean, that's kind of a weird word, right? You pose an interesting question. Who are you, guy? Where do you come from? It's one that must be answered with story. I mean, you can just tell me. You don't have to. Told best by the wise man. Bon Jovi. You brought Bon Jovi here? Are you playing drums? Who's playing drums?
Hey, let me skip that song. I don't know what's going on with that. Yep, it seems like you really just can't... You can't SP skill with your orbiting glaives active anymore. That's such a big nerf, though. Why would they do that to him? That's so unnecessary. It was strong, but like it wasn't unreasonably strong, and he needed it. I don't like that they nerfed that. Alright, let's switch over to just some random runs with fun tactics.
Welcome to the Ace Mine training system.
Could be this page. What do I don't even remember what I need for Flying Blade build. Guess I'll just take Blade Tactics. That would make the most sense, I think. Then we don't need extra damage for non-transcendence, so we'll just run MP instead. We'll go with Transcendence 75, or 76. This is... oh yeah, it is 75. No, my settings are wrong. I was thinking it should be at 76. These are the settings that I prefer to play with if I'm just playing for fun. No reduced HP recovery. This one is really harsh to deal with. And then no hidden spaces, so I can actually pick the things I want.
At Lucas V 2001, $7.02 just stack the deck. Gift hype for Blazblue Entropy
Yo,
effect
thank you
text.
so much for the
Chipmunk
super chat
emoji,
again.
Orange heart emoji.
Okay, this time I did see it show up on screen, so I just missed it last time. The super chat is really quiet on my end, but I don't know how to fix that without making it, like, super loud for you guys. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it. So, I wonder if they ever fixed this. I guess we'll find out. So we're gonna go attack Flying Blade, Flying Blade... Oh no, not Flying Blade, Blade Ring. We want Attack Flying Blade and Shadow Blade Retrieval. And then I guess Thunderbolt Flying Blade will work on top of it. Actually, I want Jin in my first slot, just so my freeze is always on left trigger. Now, unfortunately, the one problem with this build is that Prisoner does not have any heavy attack by default. You have to actually unlock it. Funny. I think we need really any other specific tactics for the build. I think we just need the Shadow Blade retrieval mostly. So we can go for Skill Cold here and just do 1 billion damage with grenades till we get what we need. Let's see, is there a specific Flying Blade upgrade I want? Maybe Duration? But I think the Perfect Dodge also isn't bad. I don't think it really needs anything too specific, so I might as well just get what I have. I'm not going to be going into anything like too min-maxing during these runs. These are just going to be for some fun, off-meta stuff. And I'm taking a lot of damage here. Could maybe get some HP back on the Sortisho. I don't think there's like that big of a risk of dying, but might as well. I don't mind just mixturing here, since I got 2 extra. So I actually need to get into Backpack 3. So what I need to do is I need to take this pretty much as soon as possible. I've talked about this before, but for the people that haven't seen it, you don't get weapon backpacks 2 and 3, and a lot of your passives until you get this specific upgrade for some reason. Game never tells you this, but that's how it works. Oh man, I'm gonna take damage here, aren't I? No, iframes lasted long enough, apparently. Now I'm supposed to go over here now that the platforms are actually up. Just got way too ahead of myself. I really don't want any of these. I'm just gonna skip them. Feels weird taking a rest stage, but I don't need to min-max on money or potentials or anything, so it's fine. And hopefully I can get Backpack 3 soon. Otherwise the build just... it kind of just doesn't work yet. But we are prisoners, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Oh, those grenades are not doing damage, actually. Whatever, I think we'll still be fine. It's just gonna be a long and painful boss fight. I really wish they would do something else with Prisoner, like start him with all 3 backpacks. That way you're just not... you actually get his mechanics early on, and you're not stuck with such a basic moveset. Though I guess, like, it's the same for any character, really. You don't have much of a moveset. We do have barb tips, so now we never have... we will never have issues with damage again, no matter what happens. Barb tips is just so disgustingly overpowered. Air skill damage... How often am I throwing grenades out of the air? Probably not that often. Alright, do we just hard reroll? Never mind, we have it right here. Oh, we need the Y enhancement too. And this build sucks. You need so much to actually make it start working. Yeah, we don't have the hold attack yet, still. At least we have a new backpack to play around with. I do really like the giant glaive attacks from Backpack 3. Normally I'm not really a big fan of slow heavy weapons, but Prisoner's hits feel really satisfying for some reason. Alright, can we just hard reroll into... Well, I need a passive for it too, now that I think about it. So this is one thing I need. This will give me an actual heavy attack that I can recall blades with. But then I need the one that transfers it over to Backpack 3, because this character is so weird. You don't actually unlock individual upgrades for Backpacks 2 and 3. Like when you see these here, the way that it works is you unlock them in Backpack 1, and then you need the universal enhancements at the bottom here, where it says enhancements also would affect moves after switching backpacks. I feel like they could have explained this much better, but I don't know. Now we actually have a way to recall our blades, and now we can do some damage with them. Shadow Blades just make it where any blades that get recalled get duplicated, pretty much. And then once we get the Backpack 3 fully set up, we'll have a way to create a bunch of blades at once. Oh. Alright, I guess we just hard reroll for it here. There's skill enhancements, but I need attack enhancements. Though, I should maybe pick this up too. This is just sustainability. Whatever. We'll risk it. There we go. So now, assuming they haven't fixed it, we should have everything set up. Okay, they did kind of fix it. This used to spawn like a million blades constantly, but they have done something to fix it. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's still not too bad, but it's not as good as it used to be, obviously. It used to constantly pull back the blades the entire time you were holding down the button, so it was constantly duplicating them. Now it doesn't call back the blades until you release the button. Ooh, free discount. Let's see how much damage this does. This used to actually just, like, melt bosses, but now that it's been nerfed, obviously, it's not going to do as much. It's not bad damage, but it's not good by any means. Nice thing, though, is that this has a built-in automatic counter if you ever get hit during it. I guess unless you get hit from behind like that. It's almost like having Mai's invincible down plus attack thing, except it's just free instead of costing MP. Kinda ridiculous, honestly. I probably should have checked what that trial was. Oh well. We don't have to worry about stuff like that too much in low difficulty. Or, like, outside of Transcendence, pretty much. I wouldn't really consider... I wouldn't really consider 75 low difficulty, but compared to what I'm used to, it is. It's my casual mode. I'd be really happy with Carmine. I guess Carmine would be kind of like Ragna, where you have the health drain system. But Carmine would be so fun. I don't know if people would like watching it too much. I wonder if I still have Blazblue Tag Battle installed. Or if I might have removed it to save some space again, since I wasn't playing it for a while. Hey, check real quick. I do have it installed, If I did want to play it for a little bit today, I could. Been quite a while since I played any tag battle, but I do enjoy it. Even though a lot of people don't enjoy that game. I never played much of Central Fiction. I mostly played Calamity Trigger, I think it was. The real old one. I can't remember if at the time Central Fiction came out, if I didn't have a good enough computer to run it, or why I didn't play much of it. Maybe after we finish this run, I'll boot up a tag battle, see if I remember how to do any combos or anything. Don't really have any, like, specific goals for the stream, so it's just kind of a chill day. Really sucks that the multiplayer stuff didn't pan out today, though. I was really looking forward to being able to do viewer runs. Yeah, I probably should get Central Fiction if I get some money again. Problem is just, like, I play fighting games very casually. I don't even do PvP. So it's not always worth the money. Or it's hard to, like, justify it being worth the money. I get tired of them pretty quickly. I've also never just been the biggest fan of 2D fighting games. I like platform fighters like Smash Bros. Much more. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I have like no options for this boss. Him from here. Alright, get panned, idiot. I don't think you can help with the problems that I have. And my problem is just that I'm really bad at reading fighting game combos and inputting them. I can do inputs on platform fighter games, but I can't do the fast enough inputs on fighting games. For some reason, it just never clicks with me. No matter how much I try to play fighting games, the inputs don't work for me well. Whereas, like, with Tag Battle, the inputs are very simplified, so I don't really have an issue. Though my only problem with Tag Battle is that I never found a secondary character that I really liked playing all that much. I really like Carmine, but then the main one I play as my secondary is Akatsuki, but I'm not as good with him. I can't do the fancier combos with him. My inputs aren't good enough for it. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I used to really like playing Guilty Gear Revision 2. Or XRD Revision 2. I don't think I was ever that great at it, but it was fun. Yeah, he's such a cool character when you can do some of the proper combos. There's actually a mod, too, for Blazblue Tag Battle that rebalances a lot of things and changes characters. I haven't messed around with it much, though, myself. None of my friends ever played with it on, so I'd never really ended up using it. I should have taken the MP there. Oh well. Yeah, I've never seen the actual game that he's from, but he was one of my mains in Under Night in Birth. And then I like playing him in tag as well. I'm just not that great with him in tag. If I want to get into fighting games, another thing I could look into is 2XKO. I think that's probably one of the games that has like one of the most active matchmaking right now, and it's free to play. I've been kind of interested in it lately. It's just when I try to play PvP in fighting games, I usually just lose every time. I'm not very good at neutral game, especially. I just kind of like to casually do funny combos. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. What hit me there? Oh, Blazblue's full of lag switchers? That's unfortunate. It doesn't surprise me, though. Wow, thank you, game. You're giving me so many discounts in a row. Was that I think that was actually a perfect shop. Full on discounts. I need to AFK for a second before I do the next boss and finish off the run. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, I am back. Let's see if we can explode Non. That guy ate a lot of arrows. Dealt pretty decent damage, but I need to get more arrows stacked. Now with Susano, it's a lot easier to get the burst damage off on him, because I can stack the tactics in between rounds. Or not the tactics, but I can stack the arrows even between his phases. Now he takes big damage whenever I do the grenades. Barb Tips is just so broken as a damage modifier. Almost one-shot him. Oops. It'd help if I threw the grenades the right way. Easy win. Not that I was expecting it to be that difficult on 76 with Prisoner. I don't think I've ever played the original Blazblue. The first one I played was let me look actually. Yeah, the first one I played was Continuum Shift. I still have that on Steam as well. Alright, so let's mess around with some BB tag. I don't know how many people will be interested in it, but if you are interested in it, then I appreciate it. Oh, it looks like I might not actually have it downloaded. Steam was saying I had it downloaded, but now it's saying there's a missing executable. Let me see. It's saying it's going to download some content, so we'll find out. Yeah, it's having to download like 16 gigabytes, so unfortunately no BB tag today. If you want to try another multiplayer run, we can try another one at Nando and see if it's any better now. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It was saying I had Blazblue Cross Tag Battle installed, but I must have, I might have just deleted the folder outside of Steam, so Steam didn't recognize it. Yeah, if you want to hop back in, Nando, it's up to you. I don't really have any other ideas of what to do with the stream right now. I don't know if it's any different than before, but we can try. How big is Blazblue Continuum shipped? Oh, that's 8 gigabytes too. I don't think 8 gigabytes would take me that long to download, but I don't know how long it would take. I already can't move. It's up, unfortunately. Yes, it is in 100 Transcendence as well. Yeah, sorry. I'm just not going to be able to do multiplayer, which I don't understand because I was able to do it before. Yeah, it does have multiplayer, but unfortunately the multiplayer networking is not that good. And I think my internet also is just not being as good as usual today. Why is it trying to reconnect? I don't want to reconnect, game.
おふざけが過ぎますよ。おふざけが過ぎますよ。やれやれ、お手柔らかに。
I think the game kind of like froze, maybe. I'm just gonna alt F for it. Oh, you can't. You're still in the space. I see. Well, I think I am going to... I think I'm gonna switch games anyways. I don't know how many of you guys will be interested in this other game, but it is kind of a... It's kind of a roguelike. It is called There Are No Orcs. It is a base building type of auto-battler game. I haven't played it too much yet, but we'll... yeah, I haven't tried it too much yet, so we'll learn it together on stream. Oh, come on. Why is it not showing... Why is it not showing up on my list of windows? There we go. I don't even know what I would call this game. I don't think it's a roguelike. Ah, whatever. So this is basically a mix between very light base building and auto-battling. Let's go with the skeletal one. Should be a pretty easy commander to explain as well. So we have like buildings we put down here, and then they'll do either economy, or they'll be for... they'll either be to create troops. So farmland is our main economy right now, and then we want to get barns in the middle of them. Barns increase the amount of income we get out of these spaces, and then bone piles will produce... In this case, they're producing enemy units, because we want to actually... This commander has a passive where when you kill enemies, they get turned into skeletons, and then you can get these skeletons all grouped together into a unit, into a super unit, So we want to kill these, farm them for skeletons, and then merge them all together. Right now we need to actually get some units out, though. It's not too complicated once you start getting into it. It's just there's a lot of different characters and details you can do. So you can see that I got all my skeletons and then I merged them together into the super skeletal champion. Just get these fully surrounded by farmlands, and then we'll have our income maxed out. The one issue I was having with this game before when I was playing it was that it feels like kind of you spend a lot of time on economy and doing the same things for economy every run, and then it's almost like once you get your build put together in a way that's really fun, the missions tend to end. I don't know if that's something that will be different on higher difficulty. For PC, I just use an 8-bit DOE controller. I use the Switch series, or the Switch-styled controller, which is basically the same as Xbox. Actually, it's not the Switch style, because the Switch style has mixed A and B buttons. So we can also rank up. It takes some time to do, but we'll get better units. I think this commander doesn't really wanna... He doesn't really need to go for any specific units, from what I remember. Let's see. Codex, commanders... We have crypts, which can make skeleton... We can make our units into skeleton shooters. We have bone piles, which create enemies for us, which gives us more skeletons. And then, I guess, necrospires will help scale our skeleton warriors. Oh yeah, and then also when you upgrade your character level, you get more space to build. You can gradually build out farther and further. Every 400 seconds, all buildings instantly produce. I don't think that's too good. I don't like any of these. I think one of my other problems that I was having with this game is that I didn't like a whole lot of these upgrades either. Empty tiles produce money. That I will probably take. Now we have really good economy, but I don't really know what to spend my money on with this class. I guess I'll wait and get another rank up. And then I'll use these setup enemies to make another super skeleton. You can also capture stuff out on the map, so like this gives extra gold income. This gives buildings randomly. It's a very simple game, but it seems like it has a lot of build variety to it, with how many different commanders there are. This might be good just because of how high HP the skeletons are going to end up getting. Ranged units gain +1 attack permanently. That's good if we go for bone shooters, I guess. And we can do that. So we can put this here in the middle of these two. And now instead of regular archers, we'll have special skeleton shooters instead. Spearmen are just regular units, but they get more production speed the longer the round goes on. So they're good for scaling. Your units restore 50% HP per second when they are within the range of a neutral facility. That is something that's really good for the big skeletons as well. So I think I'm gonna let this set up units die and then make a skeleton out of it. Since he has 260 attack, or since he has 260 HP, the percentage healing from 50% HP per second is insane. It feels like they're just basically invincible when they're here. And now what I want to do is start stacking more bone piles. Get as many skeletons out as possible. Economy buildings are also regarded as military and culture buildings. That does have a lot of good synergies, but I don't think it's anything we're going to have to use right now. That's for more, like, advanced builds. None of these really, like, affect anything that I have, though. I don't think the mission is gonna go for 5 minutes to actually trigger this. This will give just extra production to all buildings, which is probably what I need now. I don't think this round is gonna go on for very long. Okay, commander skill... remaining cooldown -5 seconds. Okay, so every time this ticks, it's gonna reduce my cooldown. Which I don't think commander's skill cooldown really matters too much on this hero. You kind of want to wait for more... You want to wait and use it in short bursts. The name of this game is There Are No Orcs. It's a pretty cheap one, and from what little I've played of it so far, I've enjoyed it. It's a nice auto-battler card game, kind of. Well, it's not really a deck builder, because you're just refreshing the shop. Convert units produced by buildings in the same column from swordsmen archers into spearmen or crossbowmen. So if I put this here, it'll affect this entire column. But what I might want to do is... We're getting really good skeleton production now, so maybe we don't need to do that. I could convert more of my units into skeleton shooters, because the skeleton shooters will be part of my amalgamation thing when I use my skill. Oh, it actually is called bone amalgamation. I just made that up, but it works. And then I think we're gonna go straight up to tier 5. I think maybe we keep stacking some range damage. The enemies are actually, like, really coming back all of a sudden. But the skeletal champions that I make do very big AoE damage. So it's not too hard to push against them most of the time. It's these towers that will trot me up. Let's get more bone piles. Upon purchase and selling, instantly produce swordsmen and archers. Sure. I have an abundance of money and pretty much nothing to do with it. So now we can start getting the necrospires and scaling the skeletons as much as possible. This says skeleton warrior in specific, so actually, I wonder if this only scales the small ones. But I think the big ones' HP scales off of the HP of the small ones, so it should still be positive overall. That 50% HP from the healing potion just made that guy last a lot longer. He still ended up dying anyways, but it did help out. Let's see, what do we got over here? Randomly grants one unowned building. Wait, randomly grants one unowned building. Negative 1% production per tile owned. So the more tiles I have, the slower it goes. I think we just need more units, but I'm not really seeing that many. I probably should just... I'm not going fast enough with my income spending is the problem, I think. Probably better even just to pause the game and use all this income. This debuff that I took for Cat Bed is also just making it much harder to spend my money. It takes so much longer to refresh the shops and look through 2 at a time. What is this? Death Altar. For each adjacent building, consumes 5 skeletons to force an instant production. Do I want to be consuming my skeletons instead of using them? I don't know if that's really worth it with the setup we have. Now we got a 1200 HP skeletal champion, though. I think we're good now. I think the problem was I just needed to pause the game and actually spend my money properly. I don't like having to pause the combat often, but it seems like that might be something that it's just going to be optimal for this game, obviously. Because the enemy is going to always keep scaling up over time. I have 2 relics, too, that I've had this screw me over sometimes, because there are some relics that have, like, a downside to them, as well as an upside. I'm trying to remember what the effect was, but I've had a certain effect just, like, screw over my run when I was taking golden dice. I should change the stream title. I'll do it after I finish this. And we're kind of just, like, maxed out now. Grants $3,000 and resets its chance to appear when purchased. Huh. I guess that's just something you put down for free economy. I think we have won this, it's just a matter of time. Catapults deal 400% damage to buildings. Yeah, sure. Yep, I think we got this now. I can even make another big skeleton. Ooh! He's a real chonky boy. 1800 HP. Only 22 attack, though. I guess the attack being on them, or the attack not being too insane on them, makes sense, because the attack being low on them makes sense because they do such big AoE damage. Consumes $500 to launch 5 bombardments at random positions within the target area, each dealing 80 damage. Interesting. And for special units, we can make cannons. We can make a random treasures. Nah, I don't know if I'm feeling that commander too much. I think we still need to, like, get into the demon and the dwarves before we get some of the more interesting commanders. Because I've seen people do a lot of, I've seen people do very different builds, but I haven't gotten into any too crazy ones yet. Alright, let me do something real quick. I need to change the stream title. If this would stop bugging out. YouTube's settings are bugging out on me. This commander does work a little bit differently, from what I remember, so maybe we can do that next. But I'm really worried about YouTube's not loading my streaming dashboard. Hopefully the stream is still running. Oh, until that loads. Guess I'll start up. So this hero can get some units from... These buildings will constantly gain more HP, and then whenever you sell this, it finally turns into a unit with all that HP stacked up. And then one thing we need to do with this is we need to get some Dream Blossoms going, which will make new tiles for us to build on. We do need some early units as well, though, so I'll just grab the standard archery and swordsman. And then I probably just wait for economy. Like, some of the other classes I saw on videos were people playing, like, an engineer that had their own turrets. I want to start unlocking stuff like that. Because I haven't really seen anything that gives too many unique units compared to other classes. But this is the first faction, so alright, give me a minute. Okay, I think I'm good now. I swallowed wrong when I was taking a drink. But anyways, what I was saying is, this is only the first faction of units, so I'm hoping things will get a little bit more... things will get a little bit more complicated once I get other factions. Barns make it where every adjacent building that's economy-based has extra income. So I just put the farms in the middle of... Or I put the barns in the middle of the farms. I think that's the best way to do it. They stack as well, so, like, what I should probably do now is have it like this. That's more efficient. And then... I can't remember what rank I need to get up. Oops, not tutorial. What rank I need to get up to for this commander before she starts getting her unique stuff. I need to get up to rank 3. So this is basically like a turtle class. These Lurking Thorns will deal damage directly to the enemy core. You're just building for that. But we have to actually make it to level 3 to get to that point. After purchasing a building, other different typed buildings in the shop have their costs reduced. That's just like a free source of income, and my income is not that great right now, so might as well take it. With these buildings, I need to have them placed around... Actually, this was fine up here. You want to have them placed around as many empty tiles as possible. I feel like there's something that we use... Oh yes! We use empty spaces to make treants with our charge ability. That's what we're saving up all these random spaces for. These guys are at 2,000 HP right now. I think it might be time to use them. And I need to make sure and get a couple of those back up again, so they start scaling again. Other than that, I think it's probably time to save up for Tier 3. These guys are tankier than the skeleton that I worked so hard to build last time. I just realized that. I spent all game trying to build up skeletons just to get one to like 1600 or 1800. Though the skeletons do have their big AoE going for them. I don't mind having this going, but this will just transmute random buildings for me. I can maybe get something that's a higher tier than I should. I wonder if it also gives... wonder if it also gives buildings from, like, other heroes. Melee units armor, that would probably go really well with the Treants. They already have 10 armor, let's give them 3 more, why not? Actually looks like we're winning, even without really doing anything special. The Treants are just... the Treants are dead now, so that's probably when they'll start pushing back. We don't have anything that can work off of this. We don't have crossbowmen, but this gives us a building. Okay, perfect. So now we need to get all of we need to get all of these into the same column, if we can. Yeah, we can do this, and then where is it? Oh, over here. So now this armory affects this entire column going down here, and then all of these will be crossbowmen. And we just got the upgrade where crossbowmen pierce. I'm gonna need to get a couple more saplings out too, it looks like. And now we have our main type of unit for this class, Lurking Thorns. It gets extra protection for every adjacent tile not owned, and deals damage directly to the enemy core. So up here you'll start seeing we're doing damage to their base, even though we're not actively up there hitting it. I feel like I should probably pause again and start getting some of this money spent. I have too much built up again. We do have crossbowmen, so getting the extra ranged unit attack power might help out as well. Monks will provide some healing, so we can get some of them in the back. This just produces empty tiles for me, which we already have the Dream Blossoms doing. I'm really not getting my class-specific stuff very often. There we go, Living Thorns. There's one of them. I just want to get as many of these Living Thorns as possible. Yeah, it's a nice chill game. Okay, and now that we have... Well, let's wait a little bit. I can spend a little bit more money. Come on. It just does not want to give me that many of the Lurking Thorns. There we go, there's another one. Okay, so now we kind of have a problem where Lurking Thorns are based off of... They get faster based on... Oh, hang on. I need to set this back up too. Lurking Thorns get faster based on every tile not owned near it, and we have all close to max tiles. So what we do is we use the ability. Now every single unowned tile turns into units for me. They're not the strongest units, to be fair, but they do have quantity. And then you can see here that the Lurking Thorns are just gonna continuously chip down on enemy HP. I should probably get some more of these. Oh. Or no, I don't really care about the Dream Blossoms as much anymore, but I want to get some of these Living Saplings down again for safety. These are at about 1,000 HP each. Ooh, yeah, we're in a bad situation here. So stables need to be adjacent to economy buildings, I see. We do get like a failsafe type of thing. So for a little bit, this box will defend us. It has just insane stats. But if we don't just end the mission soon, I don't think we're going to be able to win this. I think we have a lot of archers, but we don't have the front line, maybe. The game is not giving me that many of the living saplings that I need. It is worth selling these farmlands for Philosophers Guilds. Philosophers Guilds are more income when they're next to the barns. Though I don't think income is really my issue here. My issue here is mostly just I need more frontline units. Let's see, do I have... I have a few swordsmen I could convert into spearmen. That might help a little bit too. But we are actually doing enough damage to the core. We just need to stall out a little bit longer. I think we actually got this. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade. I meant to use my class skill. We're getting pushed back again. How big are you? 1,200 HP? This one hasn't been able to get stacked up, it looks like. But all I need to do is hold out for 7% more HP. I have a whole bunch of money I should be spending here too again. But I don't think it matters at this point. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now for the stream. I might get Blazblue Tag Battle downloaded and installed, and maybe do a little bit of that later today. But for now, I need to go and get some lunch. So anyways, I will maybe see you guys later today for a while. Maybe not. Thank you guys for coming to the stream and watching. I appreciate it. And thanks everyone for the birthday wishes.